Have you ever noticed the moment you decide what you really want, your mind immediately asks, but how? How am I going to make more money? How am I going to build a successful business? How am I going to meet the right person? How am I ever going to change my life? And before you've even taken the first step, you're already trying to figure out the last one. I believe this is where most people get stuck. Not because they don't have a dream, but because they're trying to solve every step before they've even begun. Think about planting a seed. You don't dig it up every morning asking, how is it growing? You plant it, you water it, you protect it, then you trust the process. Your dream deserves the same treatment. Every time you stop to ask, how is this going to happen, you shift your focus away from becoming the person capable of creating it. This doesn't mean do nothing. Now let me be clear. I'm not saying you sit back and wait for life to happen. I'm saying stop demanding to know every step before taking the next one. Take the next right action, then another, then another. Most people never start because they can't see the entire staircase. The people who succeed simply keep climbing. I think about my own journey sometimes. When I started writing Master Your State, I had no idea exactly how everything would come together. I didn't know how I'd build my website. I didn't know how I'd launch my YouTube channel. I didn't know how I'd create a Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, or sell my ebook. If I had waited until I knew every answer, I'd probably still be waiting. Instead, I kept taking the next step. One page, one video, one lesson, one decision, one day at a time. And if you've watched my recent videos, you've probably noticed something. I've talked about living from your future. I've talked about protecting your state by being careful who you share your dreams with. I've talked about why motivation always fades. And now we're talking about letting go of the need to control the how. None of these ideas stand alone. They're all connected. In fact, this is one of the biggest principles in my book, Master Your State. Because the moment you stop obsessing over how everything is going to happen, you free yourself to become the person capable of creating it. That's when your thinking changes. That's when your decisions change. And those decisions begin creating a different future. This is what mastery of state is all about. Your job isn't to know the entire path. Your job is to become the person who keeps taking the next step. Focus on your state. Protect your thoughts. Build your habits. Become your future self today. As you continue showing up, learning, and taking action, new opportunities begin to appear. You often notice possibilities that weren't obvious before because you've kept moving instead of standing still. So maybe the question isn't, how is this going to happen? Maybe the better question is, who do I need to become while it unfolds? I think that question changes everything. Because when you become the right person, your decisions begin opening doors you may never have noticed otherwise. And if you've been following this channel, you already know these videos are all pieces of a much bigger picture. Master Your State brings all of these ideas together into one complete framework. And if you're ready to go deeper, the link to my ebook is in the description below. And if this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever delayed a dream because you couldn't figure out the how? Leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And remember, your future isn't created by what you want. It's created by the state you return to every day. And please remember, we're all created by God with purpose. Keep becoming who you were created to be. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.